Hi folks, John Cordisco back again. Here it is, round 5 of the tournament that I played in last weekend. The New York State Open 2018. Played in beautiful Lake George, New York, which is pretty far upstate. It's really gorgeous there. If you ever get a chance to go there, please do. And it's a nice lake too, and a nice area. Those of you that have been watching the videos, this is game 5. Those of you that haven't, go back and watch games 1 through 4. Right now I am 4-0. And I'm sitting pretty good. I've got white, and my opponent is Joshua Tate. He is 3.5 points and I am 4. All I need to do is draw. I draw and I get first place. First time I've ever gotten first place ever in a Continental Chess Association tournament run by Bill Goitzberg. And what happens just before the game? About 20 minutes before the game, half an hour, we decided to go down in town. Ed Schmall got a place here at my chess center, and also John Cardinelli, who teaches here for free. Decided to go down to town and get an ice cream. So we get in Ed's car, we drive down, go to the Ben & Jerry's, and I use a big chocolate milkshake. Pretty good too. And I scarfed the whole thing down. 10 minutes later, I am so sick. It wasn't the milkshake. I felt dizzy. I felt nauseous. I felt like I was going to throw up. It was horrible. This lasted several minutes. We finally got back to the playing hall at the hotel. And I still felt bad. Went back in the bathroom, splashed some water on my face. It's time to play. You got to sit down. And I feel like crap. But you got to tough it out. So, sit down, and here we are. I have white. Josh has black. Go through the first few moves here. I'm going to try to play my London. Now, he goes C5. I'm not used to that. I should have played E3 as the arrow shows there, and I didn't. C3, it's not the end of the world. Little miscue. And C takes. Exposes my entire king. Queen B6. Now, at this point, I'm still not feeling well. A little better, but not that great. I'm looking at the board, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm lost. How could I possibly protect everything? The computer move is knight c3. Very, very simple. And for some reason, I just completely psyched myself out that I was losing and went queen to c2. Not the end of the world. It's still okay. He goes knight c6. Knight c3 was the move again. I go e3. And this is a move I didn't even consider at all. Bishop f5. It deflects the queen. Now, I'm looking at it now. I can go here. He comes up. Thread his bishop here. If I go here, knight goes here. Everything's coming at once. Thinking to myself, oh my God, I am lost. Absolutely lost. And I am so upset with myself that on move 7, white's move 8, that I'm lost. And I talked to a friend of mine, Shelby Lorman. His dad runs the chess store at all the tournaments that Goitzberg puts on in this part of the northeast United States. He's out of Rochester. He lives in Los Angeles, runs the American Chess Equipment, where I buy all my chess sets and boards from. Great company, good guy. If you ever want to go on there, it's American Chess EQ. That's amchesseq.com. They have great prices, and they just do a great job. I talked to him about this, and he says, John, you know what to do. You know exactly what to do. You get up from the board, either get a drink, soda or water, or splash some water on your face, go outside. I'm a smoker, have a cigarette. I got a ton of time. Clear your head a little bit, then come back to the board. I didn't do that. Big lesson for you guys out there. If you see yourself in the position. Now, I'm playing for first place. I've never gotten first place in the section before. So I am absolutely so disappointed I can't even tell you. Queen to b3. Queen to b3 is, or queen to e2. Queen to b3, it's not the end of the world. Queen takes, pawn takes. It's not that big of a deal. I go bishop d3. And all of a sudden now, it's over a 2-point advantage for black on move 8. I feel like a chump beginner. He goes knight b4, hitting the queen and the bishop, both. What other choice do I have at this point? I have to play queen checks. Bishop comes back. I should have went queen to b3. Queen to d1 comes out the same. That's what I did. Knight takes, queen takes, queen takes. And we go through the scenario here. It's a 2-point advantage for black already. I am so disgusted. I am basically lost at this point. And I am so beside myself, I don't even know what to do. Let me show you the rest of the game. Rook goes over. I'm just going through the motions now. I just don't have the heart to resign. Rook takes, knight takes. And then I screw this up, of course. Now, I can't come back and guard that pawn, because if I go to e1 with the king, bishop checks. I lose the f2 pawn, which is what happened anyway. Let's go through the motions here. I'll go through the rest of the game. a3 comes back. Thinking to myself, maybe I can hold on, but I'm looking at the computer off screen, and it's almost a 7-point advantage for black at this point. Takes, takes. Hit the knight, or hit the rook. Check. King comes back. Rook c8. We're going to chase the knight off. And he's a really good spot in that square there. King goes. And I'm so disgusted, I really don't care. I just plant down a move. Of course, that's the wrong move. When he attacks the knight, I resign. So I lose. So I end up with 4 points out of 5, which isn't bad. I picked up 119 rating points, which I hear is a lot for one tournament. But I don't feel like I did well. I was so upset. All I needed was a draw for first place. And it wasn't just about the ego thing either. I've been playing a long time. Well over 40 years. And I've never cashed out at a Bill Goichberg tournament. Even in third place to get some money. The only money I've ever gotten, except for my small tournaments here at my chess center, I don't count those, is I went to Millionaire Chess in 2014 in Las Vegas. And of course, they placed all the way down. I got some money, even though it was a $1,000 entry fee. So this was really my first. So I ended up tied for second. I ended up with 4 points. Another gentleman, Mr. Stevens, you'll see him in a previous round. I tied with him for second place. I believe him and I played in round 3 if you want to go back and watch that game. And it's Saturday, about a week later, almost a week. Still waiting for the check. It'll come in the next few days. But everybody, my 2 buddies said I played really well. I didn't feel like a winner. I completely psyched myself out. So all of you out there that get in that position where you're just so disgusted, clear your head, get up from the board, walk around the playing hall if you have to, walk outside if you have to, go in the bathroom, throw some cold water in your face, do what you got to do. Just clear your head and then come back. And I didn't do that, and I knew, and I advise people to do that all the time. But like most people, you don't follow your own advice. So there it is. I end up tied for second in the New York State Open 2018 edition. I hope you enjoyed the games. Like I said, I picked up 119 rating points, which I should be proud of. But it was disappointing. It really was. And that's the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, folks, that's the said. sad ending to a really good tournament. And I want you all to remember, if you think chess is just a game, you're not playing it right. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.